Most people don't know this, but dogs can commit suicide. I'm not joking. There's actually a bridge that's known as the Dog Suicide Bridge. It's the sad tale of hundreds of dogs who have jumped off of it. The bridge is also known as Overtoun Bridge, and it's located in Scotland. The first recorded incident of a dog jumping off of the bridge happened back in 1967. A man was driving his dog to a vet appointment because the poor thing had mange. But on the way, the dog somehow managed to escape from his car and then jump off of the bridge. The dog's owner, Mr. Thomasina, immediately called the police and told them what had happened. He said, quote, "I could unbelieve my eyes when I saw the dog running across the fields towards the bridge. He jumped over the low wall without a second's hesitation. It was obvious he meant to do it." Sadly, the dog's body was never recovered, and neither was the cause of its suicide. For a while, nothing else happened, and the incident was pretty much forgotten about until similar cases started coming in over the next few years. There were around 200 reports of dogs jumping off of Overtoun Bridge, and most of them were Alsatians. Some of the dogs were with their owners at the time, but they all acted strangely before jumping, like they had some kind of sudden burst of energy. Other times, the dogs were on their own and had apparently snuck out of their owners' houses and made their way to the bridge. Sometimes the dogs would jump off the north side of the bridge, and other times they'd de-jump off the south side. But either way, they were all jumping into the exact same spot in the water below the bridge. To this day, no one knows why the dogs were doing this, but there are some theories. One theory is that the dogs were trying to save their owners from drowning. This may sound sweet, but it's not entirely far-fetched. There were several cases where the dog's owner fell into the river, and the dog saved them by pulling them out. So maybe the dogs were just trying to return the favor. Another theory is that the dogs were trying to help other animals. There were several cases where the dogs jumped off the bridge. After seeing a cat or another dog struggling in the water, maybe they felt bad, or maybe they were just being good Samaritans. A third and final theory is that the dogs were hypnotized by the water. There was a study done in the 70s where researchers hypnotized several dogs and then put them near a body of water. The dogs became transfixed by the water and eventually jumped in and drowned themselves. Maybe something similar happened to the dogs on the Overtoun Bridge. Maybe the water just looked so inviting that the dogs couldn't help but jump in. Whatever the reason, it's a sad tale that's been repeated over and over again for decades. If you ever find yourself near the Overtoun Bridge, be careful. You never know. You might just witness dog suicide. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.